Yo, okay.
Holy early
3, 2, alright, chat. Stop. Etheria Restart. Final test.
Hello, hyperlinkers. Welcome to the Etheria Final Test Direct. I'm your host, Mary.
Hi, everyone. I'm Michael.
Yep.
Today, we're giving you the inside scoop on the upcoming official launch of Etheria.
This game
Michael
will change everything.
We'll walk you through all the exciting features this version has to offer. Michael wants to give everyone a quick overview of what Etheria is all about.
Absolutely. Etheria is an urban supernatural strategy RPG with a turn-based combat system that really stands out.
Yep.
We've taken classic turn-based gameplay and mixed it with deep strategic elements and open exploration, creating something that feels fresh and exciting.
Wait, you can one-shot the mobs with sneak attack.
You can create so many different team combinations based on each animus's unique abilities. Also, you can control the action in real time, commanding the moves exactly.
Okay, so that's the action value bar.
When you pull off those perfect skill synergies to defeat a tough opponent, that feeling is amazing.
That sounds amazing. Plus, it's fully cross-platform on PC, iOS, and Android.
Excellent.
So you can play whenever and wherever you want. We've got a lot to cover today about what makes Etheria special. But first, let's check out the preview video.
世界を滅ぼす最悪を避けるため、神はほぼすべての力を尽くし、自分の身を最悪から守る神の国を
The better VA.
俺には力が必要だ。彼らは
Yo, chat, by the way, is this volume okay? Type 1 of this volume is okay.
まさか最高レベルの緊急遮断が発生してるなんて、まずいな。数が多すぎる。近づかないで。
Oh my god, it's a Huehue. We have a Huehue in every universe. Oh, it's like the wait, that's like the old school gacha thingy mabobs. It's like the old school gacha progression instead of like the open world thing. Holy shit. Perfecto. Holy camera angle. Looks like a decent mix of like the waifus and husbandos. June 5th. Official launch is June 5th.
Released the official release date, June 5th.
June 5th.
Pre-registration for the official launch.
I believe that is
all major app stores.
I believe that's 1 month before it's June 5th. Pre-registration is up now.
Pre-register now and you'll get exclusive
Yippee! Yo, chat, you get. Is that my link? Is that the part where I plot my link?
Don't worry, we're working hard to bring the release to your areas too. Stay tuned for updates. To ensure everyone has the best experience at launch, we're running a paid test on May 8th.
Paid test on May 8th.
Payment features with a special bonus.
Oh.
Any purchases made during
Oh,
the
you
test
can already
will come with
play?
multiple rebates at the
Oh,
official
chat, you can
launch.
already
Check our
top up. You can
social
already
channels
spend
for all
money.
the rebate
Wait, you can
details.
spend
Now
money
that
in the
we've covered
CBT,
test dates,
and then you
let's
get
look at what's coming
rebates
up
on the
in today's
live.
Direct.
The first part,
Shit. Okay, so you get well in CBT, and then once the
all the
rebate is
exciting
done, you actually get
content coming at
converted
launch.
back into the live
Plus,
patch.
we'll reveal brand new gameplay
Holy
features
shit.
that haven't appeared in any previous tests.
After that,
Okay.
we have a special segment lined up for you. Our community manager, Chris, will host a hyperlink conference. He'll be
Hyperlink
joined by
conference.
content creators and Etheria's game director to explore.
Oh,
the
is this the
game
part where we
and
get to see
share
Janazzet's,
all the
PvP?
exciting in-game
I want
events
Janazet
planned
plays
for the
PvP.
official launch. All right, let's dive right in.
I'm gonna on.
First up, Michael, what's the main storyline and background of Etheria?
The story of Etheria is set in a future where humanity faces civilization collapse.
Oh,
To survive,
shit.
people transfer their consciousness into a virtual world called Etheria, where they live alongside animals, beings who wield the power of animals.
Oh my god, that's
For
like
a
the
time,
dream of all
everyone
weeaboos.
coexisted peacefully, but then a disaster known as Genesis began to
SAOR.
corrupt the animals. They turned violent, putting human lives at risk. To fight back, the Union was formed. As a hyperlinker, you'll enter Etheria to cleanse the Genesis and restore balance to this fractured world.
Wow, so Etheria's story takes place in a sci-fi post-apocalyptic setting. It's so unique and immersive.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Now, let's jump right into the game and check out the actual gameplay. When you start the game, the first thing you'll experience is the main character's home. The interface is designed to feel like a cozy living space.
Oh, you.
But outside, you'll see a bleak, snowy
The
landscape,
home
reminding
screen
you
is
that
the
real world
is the
still trapped
bedroom.
in the aftermath of the apocalypse.
I love the contrast of having a cozy home away
cat
from
girl.
the freezing and desolate world. It creates such
I
a comforting
see.
vibe.
Same here.
Wait, Chad,
The
do you
main
see
character's
outfits? There's
home
gonna be skin.
isn't just
Holy
cozy,
shit.
it's also
Doki
functional.
Doki.
You can use the workbench to develop.
Blad's name is
your
Doki.
enemies.
Oh my god,
Browse
Zaida
the
looks
archives with the
crazy.
chakra ring. Access other helpful features.
Okay,
The big
pet
TV in
system
front
as
of
well.
you
They have the
lets you
pet
perform
system.
hyperlink summons to bring a new animus to your team.
Is that
Also,
3
you
5
can
stars in a
quickly
single
jump to any
temple?
function using the shortcut bar.
There's no
Most
way.
importantly, as a
3 5
hyperlinker,
stars in a
you
single
use the
temple.
hyperlink device
Okay,
at home
buddy.
to dive
Okay.
into and explore the
Yep.
world of Etheria.
Looks
Yep,
like the
okay.
real
That will
excitement
definitely
is
happen.
just ahead.
Yep.
After all, the heart of the adventure happens in the virtual world of Etheria.
That's right. In the main storyline, as a hyperlinker, you can explore sandbox-style levels in your virtual world. You'll team up with your partner Maggie and other animus to take on challenges together. We built Etheria using Unreal Engine, which lets us create these
Unreal
gorgeous game
Engine. Oh,
environments
that's
and
Hui.
characters. The main story features high-quality cinematic scenes.
You know, it's
that
like
really
Hui
pull
Hui
you into the
is like
world as you
a-
explore and
It's like a
uncover
deer or
its
some
secrets.
deer
Those scenes
Hui
are
Hui.
absolutely mind-blowing. I can't wait to see what kind of story
Dad,
will unfold.
where
For
are you?
hyperlinkers who want to focus on efficiency, you can speed up the story by holding down the
Holy
fast forward button,
shit,
or
there's a
even skip scenes
fast
altogether.
forward button
While
and
exploring,
a
you can take
skip
out weaker
button.
enemies with stealth attacks.
And you can
But for the tough ones,
insta-kill
you'll need to
mobs
face them
with
head on.
stealth attack.
Combat in Etheria uses a turn-based system where your
Okay.
animus' speed determines who acts first.
Oh, speed.
Skills don't use up resources, but they do
Oh,
have
speed.
cooldowns.
I've played these
When
games
you're
before.
up
Okay, they have a
against powerful
cooldown.
enemies, you'll really need to think
Okay, so
about
it's
your
basically like
strategy.
Epic 7 instead of like the skill point
From
system,
what
right?
you're
They each
saying,
have
it
their
sounds
individual
like
cooldowns.
combat in Etheria really
They're like
makes you think
I'm guessing you
strategically.
cast your
So
ultimate
Michael,
and skill
what's
as soon
your
as
advice
possible.
for new players? How should they put together their team of animus?
It's honestly not as complicated as it sounds, and it's super
Yeah.
fun.
Okay, check.
Let me
Everybody
break
here
down
will
how
have to be
combat and
experts at
team
Etheria
building
Restart.
work. Early in
Otherwise,
the
you
story,
you
you'll
waste your
already
life.
have
You waste your life
access
for
to a
about 2
strong
years.
team. During the prologue, Maggie introduces you to 4 powerful animuses from the Union, so you're set up for success.
I
right
guess it's
away.
a starting team.
You'll meet Gray, who boosts
Gray,
critical damage,
6
Gachi,
star,
who can stun enemies and help
Hockey.
teammates, Dorothy, who keeps everyone.
Oh, they're
filled up,
all 6
and
star.
SSR Animus Leon, who
Oh,
deals
okay, they have
fast damage.
rare
These 4 make an
SR
awesome,
and
well-rounded team
SSR.
that can handle most
But they
early
can all go up
challenges.
to 6
They're
stars.
perfect for farming equipment dungeons and other early game content.
Oh my god,
Leon
equipment dungeons.
especially
Ooh.
stands out with her incredible damage output. She'll carry
Holy
you until
shit.
you build more specialized teams.
AOE burst
You'll probably
DPS.
see her dominating PvP matches too. Players
PvP?
love her.
It's obvious each animus
PV
has their own role
okay.
in battle. Winning comes down
All right,
to
we'll see
finding
what's
the
up.
right combinations and
PV,
strategies.
hell
Michael, can you
yeah.
tell us about
Hell
some
yeah.
other animus units and
This
what
game
makes
will
them
change
cool?
my life.
For sure. Each animus in Etheria has been carefully designed, and when we launch on June 5th,
How many
you'll
would
get
there
to
be?
meet even more new characters.
What is it, the
Let me
launch
give you a
cast?
quick preview of the 5 new animus coming at launch on June 5th.
Okay.
Real Mocha, the Union
Rila
sweetheart,
Mocha.
a tiny sugar-loving girl who loves the spotlight. Rosa, who's ruthless, pretty intimidating.
Holy.
Tsukiyomi, the
Rosa.
top student council president at 13th District High
Dekai.
School. Born, one of
Born.
Astro 3 CEOs who hides a sharp mind behind
Born.
her face. And Mia, who's super energetic and always
Mia.
looking on the bright side.
Sounds like each animus brings
Holy
something totally
shit.
unique to the table. As a player, you'll need
Okay,
to
I'm
think
guessing
about
there's probably gonna be
which
like
ones
20
level
or
up
30
based on
units
what
at the
challenges you're
start.
facing.
And that's not all. There are over 50 animus waiting for you in the game. Don't worry
Oh,
about running out of
50?
resources
Okay,
early
never
on
mind.
either.
That's 50.
Through various game modes, you'll be
Hope
able
that
to
the
earn
rares
plenty of
and
summoning
the
resources
SRs
to
they are
build your
all
dream
equally
team.
valuable in
Oh,
discount
and
games
speaking
because
of the
otherwise
big
it'll
TV
be
we
they'll
mentioned
be like
earlier, it's not just for show. You can use it to summon new animus companions. But is there more you can tell us about how summoning works, Michael?
Absolutely. We just introduced 5 new SSR animuses who will be joining the summon pool over time.
okay.
But there's one more
Animus.
exciting addition, Freya, a brand new SSR who will debut as the first featured character when the game officially launches. Let's check out this
Holy
short battle
shit.
preview to see her
So
in
that's
action.
the first limited unit, yeah?
一緒に夢へ入りたい
Dick!
の
Oh my god, the bounce on the Aboba is
夢
crazy.
の中って危険
Oh, that is a yep. I wonder why she's the first. What the? What is even? Can I even watch it on YouTube?
嬉しいわ
Oh my god, that is crazy. Is this 12? Oh my god, is this gonna be 12 plus? I don't even know anymore. That is crazy. For a new unit, that is
Freya
crazy.
deals 2 instances of damage to a
Okay.
single enemy.
The first instance can apply 1 stack of Dreamlight.
Oh
to a
my
random ally.
god.
The second has a chance to apply Nightmare to the target.
Dreamlike
for 1
and
turn.
Nightmare.
Dreamlike allows teammates to consume 1 stack of Nightmare and trigger Purify when a debuff is applied during their subsequent actions, lasting for
Okay.
2 turns. When an enemy affected by Nightmare is attacked, Freya's ally will recover some of
Yo,
her health.
healer
Freya's
plus
exclusive
debuffer.
passive, when an ally receives a buff, their action progress increases by a certain amount. When an enemy gets a debuff, their action progress decreases.
Wait, she has
by a certain
team-wide
amount.
action
Skill
value
set.
advance
Freya
and
grants all
team-wide
allies
enemy
defense up
action
and 2
value
stacks of
delay.
Dreamlight for 2 turns.
Wait, the
Ultimate
first
skill.
limited unit
Freya
is actually
grants
not
all
a
allies
DPS,
attack
it's a
up for 2
support.
turns, attacks
And an
all
attack
units,
up.
and deals
Bro, she's a
4
mouse move.
instances of massive damage.
Wait, she's a
Each
mouse
with
move.
a
She's
chance
actually
to
a mouse
apply
move.
Nightmare
You
for 1
have
turn.
you are
Freya possesses a
losing money by not
variety of
putting with this
damage
bit.
effects. Dreamlight
Oh my,
provides
she's
allies with a
she's
continuous
all in
cleansing
support
while Nightmare
debuffer
causes
sustain
allies to
DBS.
restore their HP when
She
they
does
attack
everything?
Enemies. Her exclusive
Wait, she
passive
literally does
allows
everything.
allies to gain action progress
Wait,
when buffed and
exclusive
reduces enemy
passive.
action progress
Oh, that's
when
the one
debuffed.
that they
With
just
the
said just now,
ability
yep.
to grant both attack up and defense up, she can simultaneously
Attack
enhance
up,
her team's
defense
offense
up,
and
action
defensive
value push up,
capabilities
action
by
value
leading her
delay,
distinct
heals,
abilities.
and
Freya
damage.
provides exceptional team utility through support
Exceptional.
and action progress
Yep.
manipulation. While damaging enemies, she impedes their
Yep.
actions through debuffs and turn meter reduction. Her
Yeah, I
capacity
guess you just have to
enhance
all in
attack
for
and
this.
defense
She just
parameters
sounds
makes her
so
an
goddamn
incredibly
strong.
versatile
Can you imagine
support
playing
animus,
against her in a
enabling her team to
PvP?
triumph over
And just
even the
don't
most
have her?
formidable adversaries with
I
a
don't know what else.
strategic
What can you do then? I guess I don't know, man. All right, we're probably gonna be yep.
Wow, Freya looks amazing.
Absolutely.
As the first new SSR after
Okay, but
launch,
it
she
will depend
definitely
on how
has
generous
both
they are with the
the
pools and
style
everything as well,
and
right?
power
Like the
to
whole
back
gacha
it
system
up.
as well.
But
We'll see what's up.
honestly, my luck with these games hasn't been great lately. I'm
Ooh.
worried I won't be
Wait,
able to
devs,
pull her
listen.
when the game goes live.
Everybody gets her for
Don't worry
free.
about it, Mary.
Everybody.
Freya will be available
Okay,
through
hold
a
up.
limited time featured summon. And
Okay.
this banner has a special feature.
Wait, special
everyone should know
feature?
about. In this pool, your chances of getting Freya are significantly higher.
Okay.
Plus, you only need 100 crystals per pull, and there's no 50-50 chance.
What
of
the
buff.
fuck?
When you sub in your first SSR, it's guaranteed to be Freya.
Will all future limited time pools
Okay,
for new
no
SSR
50-50
animus
and
work the same
only
way?
100 premium currency. Okay, premium currency doesn't mean too much unless I know what's the income. But no 50-50 is an insane,
That's awesome.
insane first step.
Besides the limited
No
time summons for new
50-50 is an
characters, are
insane
there
first
other
step.
types of summons in
It
Etheria?
wouldn't be
Definitely.
insane if you
To
guys
welcome
play
new
anything
players
but
to
HSR, by the
Etheria,
way,
we've
right?
prepared one beginner
I have played these
exclusive
games
summon.
before. Okay, beginner
Guarantees an
summons.
SSR, only
40 pools
And
SSR.
during the
Okay.
official launch, we'll also have a rate-up summon for the fan favorite SSR Animus Messiah. If you're
Ooh.
a fan, don't miss your chance to add him to your team.
Okay, that's a
Now
4-star,
that
by
we've
the way. I
covered
just
the
saw that that's a
new
4-star.
animus, let's
Or is that
remember,
an
their
I don't. Okay, I
strength
guess
also
all are
depends on
4-stars
how
at
you
base, and
build
then it's like
and develop
SRR
them.
and
So
SSR.
let's check out Etheria's unique
So the stars are
progression
just
system
the
and
awaken
see how you
levels.
can
Then the
power up your
rarity is
team.
by
In
RS
the
and
Animus
SSR.
development interface, you can use upgrade materials to boost your character's level and star rating.
Okay.
Here's the cool part. Every Animus, regardless of rarity, can be upgraded to
Yep.
a maximum of
Yep.
6 stars.
Oh,
and
max
50.
level is
You
50.
can also
I see.
enhance their potential,
So it's like
upgrade
40,
skills,
45,
and use
50.
duplicate shadow prints for
Oh,
quality.
I hope duplicates
Beyond leveling up
are
your
not gonna
Animus,
be game
Etheria
changing.
also has a unique matrix system for equipment. By combining matrix points for modules and shells, you can activate powerful matrix
Okay,
effects.
so
once you
relic
meet
set
certain
bonus.
conditions.
I've
These
played
matrix
these games
effects
before.
can give your Animus huge stat boosts. For
Okay,
example,
Grand
if your main damage
Hunt.
dealer relies on critical hits, you can maximize their potential by equipping 3 crit-related skills, just like in this demo.
Whoa.
Right now,
Is that
there are
24%
21
crit
different
rate?
matrix effects in the
Oh,
game,
shit.
offering boosts to stats like
Oh,
attack,
shit.
defense, crit damage,
What
healing,
the hell?
speed,
Oh my god,
and
that's
more.
so many.
On top of that, there
Oh,
are
that's
6
so many
specialized
different
matrix
relic
effects
sets.
that need specific combinations of modules and shells, each contributing 6
Oh,
points
that
to
is a
activate.
lot
Wait,
of relics.
Michael, that's a lot
Holy
to
shit. Yeah,
process.
that's a lot of
Let's break
sets.
it down step
We'll
by
see what's up.
step.
We'll see what's up.
First, can you tell us more about these modules you mentioned?
Sure thing.
All in speed. Yeah, imagine if they have all these sets, but the only thing you need is just 4P speed.
The 3 modules on the left
Just
have
slam
fixed primary
all
attributes,
in speed.
while the 3 on the right can be equipped with any primary
Okay,
attribute,
so yep.
including those with specialized
Right side
matrix
gear,
effects
left
we
side
just
gear,
talked about.
3 fixed
Plus,
stats, 3 main
modules can be
stats.
upgraded to randomly
Yep,
unblock
I've
additional
played these games
secondary
before.
attributes
I've
for
played
even
these
more
games
stat
before.
boosts.
Got it.
Mhm,
So the
mhm.
module system offers lots of
Mhm.
flexibility for customizing builds. But
Okay.
where do we actually get these modules?
You can earn modules by challenging 3 unique bosses in
Okay,
Threshold,
I have played
each
these.
with
So
14
why?
difficulty levels. Different bosses
I have
drop
played these
different
games before.
modules, and the higher the
Inferno
the better
difficulty.
modules you
Okay,
get.
okay,
That's
okay.
great.
Yo,
Here's
chat,
a
if you
cool
guys are like
feature.
HSR
After
players,
beating a boss
this would
at a certain
definitely feel like
difficulty,
super
you'll
strange to you. But like,
continuous
you
battles
guys,
based on
we
your
have
start
5
rate.
units.
During these battles, you can minimize the combat screen and check out other parts of the game.
I have played these games before.
When they're done, just
I
claim
have
your
played these
rewards.
games before,
Being
and
able
there it
to
is.
AFK farm is super convenient.
Okay,
besides modules,
very
we
good.
also mentioned needing shells to
Wait, you
complete
can
the
use
basic setup.
5 units in
Mary,
a single fight.
Want to explain more about the shells?
Absolutely. What exactly are shells in Etheria?
Shells are basically companions or pets, and each one has unique skills.
Okay.
Some shells actively attack enemies while others provide stat boosts to your animus. Different types of shells have different abilities, and they can be upgraded to unlock
Pad
stronger
system.
skills and passive effects.
Passive
You
is
can
that
also use material
global.
reconstruction to refine the passive effects for better results. You can get shells by
Why?
taking on
Holy
Grim Pursuit
shit,
mode,
that is
where
a lot.
10 unique
What are
bosses
with the
waiting to be
gears
found.
with this game? Okay, wait.
Before jumping into
Hear
battle, you can
me
check the boss
out.
details page or
Chat,
the
hear
archives,
me
which
out.
shells
You know,
or modules drop from each
Shadow
stage.
Flame
That way,
Royan.
you can target
Okay,
exactly
like
what
I
you
mean,
need.
I'ma
By the
keep
way,
it about.
Etheria
You know,
also has
I'ma
a
keep it.
super convenient
I'ma keep
loadout
it about.
feature.
You know.
You can save your favorite equipment setups in the development interface and load
They
them
have
as
relic.
you. Plus, you can unequip.
They have
everything
relic
just
set in
one
this.
click. Super handy. All right, now that we've covered the basics of gameplay
They have relic
and
set in this
character
game.
progression, I think you've got a good
On day
idea
one.
of what Etheria is all about.
I'm all in.
Let's take a short break.
All right.
Yes, and before
All
we
right.
go, just
They
a
have
quick
relic
reminder,
sets in this game.
Etheria officially launches on
June
June
5th.
5th. And pre-registration is now
Damn,
open
that
at all
is
major
crazy.
game stores.
That is crazy.
Head over to the official Etheria website and
Yippee!
pre-register
Yo,
for your
exclamation
platform of choice
Etheria.
to
All right,
snag some
exclamation
exclusive
Etheria. If you guys
rewards.
wanna,
When the game
pre-register,
officially
let me know.
launches,
Just
you
go
can
to
use the redeem code
Yo,
on your
Eero,
screen
good morning,
to
good
get
morning.
anima prototypes.
Good morning.
So be sure to grab a screenshot.
Yep.
And don't forget,
Oh
during
my
the
goodness,
final
final
test
test
phase, you
redeem
can
code.
also use redeem codes for even
Etheria
more anima in the final test phase.
0508. The fuck?
For anima prototypes.
Oh, okay. I
So
don't
stay
think. I don't
tuned.
think. I don't think.
Now
I
sit
think. I
back
think that
and
was like
enjoy
a.
this exciting teaser video.
Wait, am I
After
cooked?
this, we'll dive into more of Etheria's
I'm not cooked, right?
gameplay features.
Nah,
See
I'm
you
not
in a
cooked.
bit.
Nah, I'm not cooked. I'm not cooked. Okay. But.
砕かれた夢が叫んでいる
Dude, for the first unit, this is so crazy. Like, she legit does everything, and she has absolutely giant day, guys. Kiraku. Holy shit. Struggle all you want. Oh, she looks like a guard, like a tank. This is so. Oh my god, Shanley! You know. Very good. Very. Okay. Yep. Okay. Respectfully, chat.
Welcome back to
The other
Etheria
girl is like,
official launch direct.
you know.
Next up, we're
You know?
diving into the game's rich and varied
I'm
gameplay
I'm
modes.
super
right.
interested about the
Etheria
PvP.
has even more exciting modes waiting for you.
I'm
In
super
the trial
interested
challenge,
about
there
PvP.
are 4 unique challenge modes, each with its own
Okay.
gameplay style and special rewards.
Ethernet
Then there's
rally.
Animus Echoes, which features a variety of side stages centered around each
Okay,
Animus you
side
can recruit.
stories. Side
Clearing
stories.
these stages rewards you with tons of goodies. Summon vouchers, upgrade materials, and even avatars and other cosmetic items for your characters.
Okay.
Don't forget about Phantom Theater, a multiplayer
Phantom
challenge where 2
Theater.
hyperlinkers team up with 3 squads to take down powerful bosses. The higher your
Oh,
battle rating, the better your
shit.
rewards, and they reset weekly.
Wait,
so there's always something to
whoa!
work towards.
PvE
Each within
raid
Etheria
boss?
lies the abyss
Okay,
of
that looks like
potential.
PvE
No
raid
limits.
boss.
Hyperlinkers are sent to explore this mysterious
Okay, this is the
space
abyss.
in Ember Exploration Mode. This mode features 42
Okay,
sequential
42
areas
floors.
where you'll tackle
42 floors.
exploration challenges and battle various bosses.
Exceptional.
In these areas, you'll encounter consciousness corridors that require
Bro, this enemy is
sandbox-style
crazy.
exploration. Mine rifts where you'll face specific Animus teams. And
I'm guessing
Memory
there's like
Abyss, where
as
you'll
you a
challenge
little
fully
bit.
powered
Memory
bosses with enhanced
Abyss.
skills.
Enhanced skill for
As
the
you
bosses.
explore, you'll earn Laybot supply points to exchange for rewards at the supply hub. Finally, there's the challenging Ethernet Rally, where you'll build 3 Animus teams starting from different locations.
3
You'll tackle
team
various
content?
stages to collect loot, upgrade its quality through nodes, and ultimately defeat all the bosses for high-quality rewards.
Wow, there's so much
Interesting.
variety. From
Interesting.
Animus Echoes,
I don't
where you
really
can
know what that
dive
reminds
into
me of.
characters'
Rosie, you need 3
backstories,
teams though.
to the high difficulty challenges of Ember and Ethernet Rally. The gameplay is challenging but super rewarding.
To make sure Etheria offers plenty of depth, we've also added limited time event modes alongside the 4 fixed modes in Trial Challenge.
Limited time
These rotating events are fun, easy to jump into, and packed with great rewards. The Cubic game is a mode where you use magical cards on randomly generated numbered discs to adjust the difficulty, effects, and rewards of each stage. At Lily's Magic Divination Shop, you'll get cubic boards of varying difficulties and use random cards to enhance elements like bosses and rewards. Strategically place your cards to target the
I have
rewards
not
you
seen this
want,
before.
and then take on the bosses to claim them. Then there's Champions Call, a prediction event where teams
Holy shit, PvP?
compete in the arena.
Oh my
During
god,
the
they have a
event, you predict which
PvP
team will win the
tournament.
championship. Guess correctly, and you'll earn even
Oh
better
wait,
rewards.
it's not you play.
These
Oh, you
two
just
limited
guess.
time
Okay,
events
you
will
guess,
kick
you
off
guess.
with
You
the
guess who
official
wins.
launch,
Okay.
and we'll
It's not
keep adding
actually a
more
PvP
exciting
tournament.
ones in the future.
This all sounds amazing.
I think that's
After hearing about
betting
so
a
many
bit.
fun
Yeah,
and
that's
diverse
sports
gameplay
betting in-game.
features,
It's
I'm
literally
really
sports
looking
betting in-game.
forward to the official launch. So, Michael, for new players like me, what's the best way to quickly get the hang of the game and start enjoying everything it offers?
Don't worry, Mary. We've definitely thought about new players.
Definitely
We know it
devs
can feel
listened.
overwhelming with so much to do, so we've made sure there's plenty of guidance to help everyone get started. In Etheria, we've prepared a series of hyperlink charters. By following the prompts in these
Newbie
charters,
missions.
you'll gradually learn the ins and outs of the game.
Okay,
while earning
very,
some
very
awesome
good.
rewards along the way. Plus, the powerful starter Animus Leon can carry you all the way into the late game. The Hyperlink Charter includes exclusive quests for Leon, and completing them will get you tons of upgrade materials, including Leon's anima, which helps you power her up quickly.
Yep, the angle is literally
And
you look up.
that's not all.
Yep.
Outside of the game, we've teamed up with the famous strategy site Hell Hades to create a dedicated
Hell
Ethereum.
Hades.
The folks at Hell Hades have even put together a short video for us. Let's take a look.
Hey
Hell
guys,
Hades
here. Today I'm going to be bringing you some awesome news. The team at hellhades.com, we're going to be collaborating with Etheria Restart, and we're going to be creating guides, we're going to be doing hero
Absolutely.
tutorials,
Oh,
and
Hell
more.
Hades
All
is
the
like
things you'd
is
expect
British
from the
private.
gaming team.
Oh, it's like
The
British
content's gonna
private.
go live in April.
Oh,
when the game
okay,
launches
I
in
see.
Etheria Restart has got tons of content already, both PvE and PvP. including
PvE
live
and
arena on
PvP,
launch. And when the
absolutely.
Hell Hades team got to try the game, we knew we wanted to cover it. It's got so much packed into it. We know the community is going to love it. There's just so much depth. Different
They need
builds,
like a
different
private
characters,
guy to
different
stream
formations
more.
to try.
You know, they,
So we
check
know
out
you're
enter
gonna
the
need those
stream more.
walkthroughs
And maybe we
from
can.
hellhades.com. So mark the date, 5th of June. That is when
5th
Etheria
of
Restart
June.
is going to go live.
6 p.m. by the way.
Let's hyperlink
6 p.m.
the world.
Hyperlink the world.
Welcome back to the Direct. Next up, we're diving into even more gameplay features. Michael, earlier you mentioned
Phantom
the
Theater.
a multiplayer mode where players team up to take on challenges. Are there any other multiplayer features in
All
the
right,
game?
there we go.
Absolutely.
And there
that
we go.
brings us to the Union system, which
Union
I'm
system.
excited
Oh,
to
Guild
introduce
Wars.
next. In
Guild
Etheria,
Wars.
you can
And
create
there
your
it
own
is.
union and
Yo.
invite friends to join.
If
In your
you
union,
do
you'll
not
earn
spend
daily
a
rewards
minimum
just for
of
signing in.
$5,000 by the
Work together on
first
weekly
week,
tasks for extra
you're
resources
out,
and
buddy.
shop for
Right?
upgrade
We're
materials
going
in
for
the
rank
Union
1.
shop. Plus,
We're going for
with the
rank
Union
1, right?
Trade feature, you
Hey,
can
this
request
game we're going
Animus
all in,
prototype
right?
shards from your
We're
Union
going
members.
all in
Collecting
for
up
this
shards
game.
and you
For
can
this
upgrade
game,
your
for the
Animus'
Guild War
anima
RD8,
level.
this
You
is
can
it, right?
also
Minimum
contribute
5.
meme wishes to help out your fellow Union members. In the Union's
Yep.
Anchor Recon
We're all
Challenge,
in.
you'll team up with other members to take down 3 powerful bosses of varying
Guild
difficulty.
War, Guild Boss, W.
You'll need to organize a
5-player
5-player
squad. Okay, so I guess it was
bosses.
some of the
You can
PvP
even
content.
borrow
Guys, I saw there was
Animus
another
from other
5-player squad
Union
for another
members.
on the PvP content.
Each time you chip away at a boss's health, you'll earn rewards based
Yep,
on damage
yep,
done.
yep.
When
Guild
you finally
Boss,
defeat the
W.
boss, you'll get a victory chest packed with Union coins. If you want items from the Union shop, team up with your Union and take on these bosses together.
Yep.
So far, Michael
that's Guild
has
Boss.
introduced us to tons of Etheria's PvE content, but I'm really curious, what kind of
Oh,
PvP
and there it is,
experience
the
does the
PvP.
game offer?
The
With
PvP.
such a strong foundation
All right,
of
let's see it.
single-player story,
Let's see it.
deep progression systems, and a wide variety
Okay,
of elements for
Arena
PvE,
Realm,
we've
Union
also
Battle,
put a lot of
GVG,
effort into
and
creating
even
exciting
esports.
PvP content. We want to deliver a
Etheria
thrilling competitive
World
experience with
Summit.
the Arena Realm PvP mode. That's why we've prepared several player versus player options.
3
The Arena
different
Realm features 3
PvPs.
distinct arenas. First is the ranking arena. where you
Ranked
use
arena.
tickets
Ah,
which you
okay.
get daily to
Arena.
challenge
Alright. Okay.
other
Okay.
players'
So you
defensive teams.
okay. Yep.
Winning
I've
matches
played this
earns
game
you
before.
points, but you also need a solid defensive
Yep.
team.
Defensive
If you
team,
get
then you
defeated,
fight the
you lose
enemy's
points.
AI for the
Climb
defensive
the
team.
ranks to reach the top mythic tier, and at the end of each season, you'll earn special rewards based on your rank.
Yep.
Reach mythic, and you'll even
Holy shit,
unlock a
rank
cool
1 is
arena
500
nameplate
of those
The
thingamabobs.
first mode is all about challenging other players' defensive teams. So, does the second PvP mode involve real-time battles against other players?
Up and there it
got
is.
it.
RTA, real-time PvP.
Yep.
Yep.
In live battle.
Yep, that's the
And
one.
Yes, it supports global
Oh,
cross-server
and it
matchmaking.
has the
In
global
Summit
ban
Arena, once you
system.
match with an opponent, you'll take turns selecting
Ah, yep,
animals for your team.
that's the
During
one.
this phase, neither side can pick
That's
the
the
same
bro.
class.
This thing
After
looks
both
so
sides have chosen
clean.
5 animals.
Okay,
you'll
yep,
get one of your opponent's
literally
picks.
exactly the
strategic
same as
battle
Epic
begins
7.
Right
Yep.
from the selection phase.
So if
You'll
you've
need
seen
to
this
outthink
before,
your
you will see
opponent
this
to
before.
secure victory. Summit Arena also offers rank up rewards,
Damn.
including unique avatar frames for reaching certain
Okay,
tiers.
yo,
At the
my
end of
guild
the
is
season,
mythic
you'll earn
only,
special
yeah?
rewards based
My
on your
guild is
final ranking.
mythic only. If
Summit
you're not
Arena
mythic,
really
you
takes Etheria's PvP intensity to the next level. But you
Ooh.
mentioned there are 3 different arenas. I can't
Okay.
even imagine what other PvP modes the dev team has in store.
The third arena is called the
Fearless
which features an
Arena.
official light esports mode.
And
Here
there
you
it
can
is.
quickly match with 8 hyperlinkers to compete in a fearless cup
Oh!
event.
Oh,
The
you
event
can.
runs
Oh
every
shit!
Saturday
It's
and
like a
Sunday, and you
weekend
can
tournament.
participate as many times as you want during
Oh,
that
that's so
period.
cool.
8 players
Weekend
compete,
tournament
advancing
with
round by
8
round until a
players.
champion
Oh, we're
emerges.
gonna do this with chat.
The prize?
We're gonna
Decisive
do this with
Star
chat.
Emblems can
Can
be
we
exchanged for
like
rewards in the
spectate?
arena shop, including exclusive hyperlinker outfits
Ooh,
and chocolate
it's
skins.
skins.
It's amazing to see a mini tournament built right into the
Mini
game.
tournament
I can't
built
wait
into
to
the
jump
game.
into the test and start battling other players
Very
online.
So there's a
And that's not
RDA,
all.
there's
We're
the
putting the
non-RDA,
finishing touches on
and
a
then this
GVG
tournament mode
mode
every
called
weekend.
United Front.
And there's a
This
guild
mode will
war.
launch after the official release on June 5th.
Okay, and there's a
So
guild
stay
war.
tuned to
Oh, we
all
can't have
our
guild war
social
during the
channels
CBT
for
then.
more
I see, I
details.
see.
In our last test, top players from around the world competed in the
Genesect,
Fusion
yep.
Cup Invitational.
Yep, Genesect,
After
deity,
some
and all
intense
that.
battles, a champion was crowned, and
Oh,
players
wait, is
saw
it a
the
different one?
incredible variety of team compositions and strategies
Xing
that
Chai
RTA
versus
gameplay
Blood
offers.
Elves.
So, after the official launch, can we expect more exciting tournaments?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm not sure if that was the one that
Tournament.
Genesect played in. Yo,
Player
hello?
feedback
Oh,
and the
okay.
demand for competitive play have always been a major focus for us. In the future, Etheria will provide a global
Wait, chat, it's not
stage
me,
for
right?
competitive
Because my
play.
beer is complete, man.
I'm thrilled to announce the Etheria World Summit, the ultimate global tournament for Etheria fans. Let's check out this short trailer.
Global tournament. 2025 global tournament. On Europe, America, Southeast Asia. Holy shit. Past tournament highlights. Is that Tamias? Wait, that's Tamias. Wait, it's not Tamias. Oh. Global tournament. EWS. Global Invitational. Oh my god, they have a literal robot.
The Etheria World
They have a real live robot.
will officially begin following our global launch. It's worldwide tournament open to all.
Holy
With
shit,
victory in the
worldwide
only
tournament.
and epic rewards await those who
Chat, I'm gonna
rise
win
to
this
the
free to play,
top.
by the way.
Our first global invitation
Bro, I'm
is
gonna
about
win this
to
free to
kick
play.
off
I'm gonna win
during
this free to play.
upcoming final test in May.
Okay.
All players will be eligible to register.
Yep.
After the official launch in June, the top 128 players
Damn,
will receive
top
invitations
128.
to the global invitation.
Oh, that's so
Selection will be
cool.
based on a
Top
user and
128.
across both the final test and the post-launch period.
And there it is.
All participants will receive rewards, with the top 3 earning cash prizes.
Damn.
The best player will get the chance to face a legendary player in a real-time one-on-one
Annual
duel, and a
World
direct ticket
Summit.
to the
Direct
Grand
ticket to the
Finals.
EWS
This marks
finals.
the beginning of
Holy
global
shit.
tournament structure, including
Damn,
global qualifiers,
anyone can join, by the way.
regional
It could be
finals,
you.
and ultimately,
It could be you.
the
It could be
Grand
you
Finals.
watching this stream
To
right
deliver
now.
the most compelling
Anyone has a
competition,
chance to bring
players
in
will
and
be
beat
selected
the
based on
world
performance
champion.
and potential.
Holy.
For detailed rules and
You,
upcoming
chat.
schedule
Yep,
updates,
it could be you.
please stay
Absolutely.
tuned to our official
You.
announcements.
Final test payment rebates, and there it is. Very, very good.
Wow, how did Chaku suddenly turn
Holy
into such
shit.
a cool robot? I
This
didn't expect
AI
to see
looks
one here.
crazy.
I will be waiting for your challenge.
Wait, is that the
at
Elon
AWS.
Musk?
We're gearing up to launch our
the test,
first official
the
tournament
robot?
right after the game's release. Players who compete in Summit Arena during the final test and after the launch will have a chance to qualify. Make sure to
Okay.
follow Etheria's official community for updates, and let's see who emerges as the strongest player.
Okay.
That wraps up the first part of our Etheria Direct. A huge thanks to Michael for walking us through so much of the game's content.
All right.
And thank you all for tuning in. We can't wait to welcome you to the official
Yippee!
launch
And
of
with
Etheria.
that, we have
Yes,
come to the
Etheria
end.
officially launches
This
on June
game
5th,
will
and
change
pre-registration is now
everything.
open on all
The
major
best
game stores.
turn-based
Head over to the
gacha
official
of
Etheria
2025.
website, pick your platform,
Etheria
and pre-register
Restart,
to claim some
Etheria
exclusive
Restart, right?
rewards.
Hell,
When the
Etheria,
game
hell,
goes
Etheria!
live,
Exclamation
you can use the redeem
Etheria!
code on the screen
Right,
to
if you want
obtain
to
Anima prototype.
pre-register,
So
the
be
link
sure
is
to
already
take
out.
a screenshot and save it.
Yep,
Additionally,
the
during the
link is
final test
already
phase,
out. You can
players can
pre-register.
also use the redeem
Final
code to
test. This is the
receive Anima
CBT,
prototypes,
May
so
8th to
don't miss
May
out.
19th, right?
And
Final
stick
client
around.
comes up in
next
June,
is the
right?
second part of
Oh
our
wait, there's
TV
more.
show, the Super
Oh,
Link
never mind.
Contest,
There's more. My
hosted
bad, guys.
by our community
But wait,
manager,
there's
Chris.
more.
He'll be
Oh,
joined
this is
by
a Janazet
content
stream.
creators and
This is a
YouTubers
Janazet
that's
stream?
here for an in-depth
Am I gonna see
discussion about
Janazet?
the game.
Wait, there's more.
Now, let's hand things over to Chris,
Hold up.
Etheria's community manager. See you later.
Goodbye.
Is it here? Are they gonna show it? I don't know Janazet playing the tournament, right? Is this gonna be this one? Is it water?
Hello, Hyperlinkers. I'm Chris, the community manager for Etheria. I want to give a big thanks to Mary and
Vulcan!
Michael for giving us such a
Holy shit,
detailed
that's a
introduction
face I
to
haven't
Etheria
seen in
for our
20
viewers.
billion years.
I'm here
Oh
with the
my
game
god,
director and
Vulcan.
3 amazing content creators, Zoxus, Sean B, and Vulcan, to discuss the
Damn.
topics you guys are most excited about. Before we start, let's
Bro,
get some
this community
introductions,
manager
starting with Jack.
is so handsome.
Hello,
Is it just
Hyperlinkers.
me?
This is Jack, the game
Bro,
director
Chris
of
is so
Etheria.
handsome. Okay, anyways.
The whole team have been working on this project for more than 3 years, and we are so excited. We are
Yeah, bro looks like a
about to
mewing
launch.
guy.
So hope you enjoy tonight's show.
What's up, everyone? I'm Zox. I've been basically, covering every single beta that this game has had, bringing you guys tier lists, not only from global, but also from the
Wait, there's
Steam
already
side.
tier list?
So yeah, I'm just really hyped to see.
Wait, I'm
all
already
the things
behind.
that you guys are going to be able to experience.
Zio. Yeah, I'm really behind.
Hi
Guys.
everyone, I'm Sean B. I've been making
There's
content
already
for
tier
Singaporean
list
RPG
out for this
many,
game.
many years now.
Oh
and I
shit, why
came
am I
across
not there, bro? I
Etheria
don't
recently,
know about all
and
these
I
things,
am
man.
blown away by how good the game looks, and I'm so excited to try.
Okay, I'll check out the
the
tier list after this.
in the official launch later this year.
Yo, private login.
Hey guys, I'm Vulcan.
Yo, Vulcan.
7 years now. I really love
Holy
turn-based games. It's a
shit,
genre
7
I've
years
been really fond
on.
of, especially the ones where you got some competitiveness in it. In the last beta for Etheria, I managed to finish rank 1 in Arena, so it's safe to say
Damn.
I tried pretty hard in that beta, and I've been hanging out for the release.
Yo,
since
chat,
then, so
I'll
definitely
play
looking
for.
forward to
I'll
the
find out
release of
myself,
that.
by the way. I'll find
Welcome,
out myself.
everybody.
We'll
First,
find out.
I
We'll
wanna
find
hear
out
your
together,
thoughts.
right?
So, after watching
Just
the
remember to
live
spend at
stream, what
least
stood out
five,
to you
like I
guys the
mentioned,
most?
5
And what
hate,
are you
right?
most
For
curious
Guild
about?
Wars.
Jack,
Absolutely.
I feel like it's the perfect chance to ask.
Well, thanks, Chris. I guess I'll go first. So I've been basically, like I mentioned before, covering
Let me turn it up a
Etheria
little more.
since the very beginning.
Always really nice.
Basically looking for new character reveals, making videos on like
Okay, it's better.
anything, basically a new unit, and anything that basically is fresh coming into the game. With that being said, I'm actually really curious. Since it's been about 2 months since the beta, and really honestly since we had the test,
It's been 2 months.
we've seen a bunch of brand new characters come in.
Oh my god,
that
I'm
beta.
clueless, guys. I'm
How did
clueless.
the Etheria dev team manage to design and build so many new heroes in such a short time? Could you share a bit of your character design philosophy?
Yeah, sure. Of course, first, thanks, Dux, for supporting Etheria for the long time. And we are a big fan of your channel, and you make really great content. And back to your question. So, because we are a strategy turn-based RPG, so the character is really a fundamental pillar of our game. So our first goal is to create as much.
Wait,
as,
she has 179 speed.
Characters with diverse and identity.
Swift
So
Rush. They
we
didn't
put
even
a
activate
lot
the
of
speed.
resource
We
and,
have speed 6.
in this aspect. So we have
Probably got an
we
oil
created
speed for
more
this
than
one.
3 pipelines for this character
HP
design.
looks
So from
quite
the
high.
like
66%
creative
create
design
rate,
and the
227.
concept design,
Baseline is
3D
150.
modeling, and rigging animation of all this stuff. So
Not
there
even
are
129
multiple,
base. Yep.
pipelines running.
Actually,
so
I'm
actually,
oh my god,
when you
Yang
see
has
this
a
new character
112
release,
base speed.
actually there
Okay, I
are
guess Rosa's
already
like a tank.
several characters already start in
Yeah.
working
Rosa
in
is
the
like
process.
a tank or
So,
a bruiser or something.
That's why we can manage to release so many characters, and in the future we will release more characters that will bring new experience to the game.
Well, thanks, Jack. Vulcan, do you have any questions on this topic?
Hey Jack,
Chris.
first of all, thanks for having us on. I really do appreciate you getting us involved. I've loved the little chat we had beforehand, getting to know you. I'm really excited about what you can bring to this game and to the players as well. Now, obviously, I played pretty hard through the last beta, thoroughly enjoyed myself, and there was already a lot of content in the game from that point there, but you do have a bunch of other content still to come as well that you've released. What's the plan on rolling out all the extra content? Is it all going to be there at launch? Is it going to drip feed in so people aren't overwhelmed? Like, what's the general idea of releasing content and the philosophy around that?
Okay. First, thanks for joining us today, Vulcan. And it's quite impressive you make in the last beta. So it's quite impressive. And
I will
back to your
destroy
question.
the next beta.
So actually, we are not blindly to add more features, add more systems that to bring to our game, because that will make players just busier and busier. But because we are a strategy turn-based game, so create more diverse of the builds and the strategy and the different game experience is our goal. So you can see from our game, we divide our system into 3 parts. You have daily challenges that you can grant your resource to upgrade your heroes, like the mojos and shells. And we have the trial challenges
12
that you
game
can
modes.
have the more
They have
difficult
12
challenge
game
to
modes.
test if you have
12 endgame
good
content.
enough build and that. And
Holy
there are
shit.
the third part is events.
Okay.
Events. When we add more new events, it's just to create new experience and with different experience and different.
Oh
gameplay.
my god!
So this is the basic 3 parts.
Yo, mods, we're going
Of
all in
course,
for
we
that.
also
Who the hell is that?
two,
Who the hell
parts
is that?
is,
Who the hell is
union,
that?
Right, the union is the social part, and you can play with other players.
Yep.
And the last part, of course, it's the one of the most interesting part. Of
RDA. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. How about this? How about this? Minimum everybody has to be at
already see in this
diamond.
Alright,
I think diamond is pretty fair, right? Diamond in 1 week. I think that's very fair.
Also want
right? I don't even know if there's
not
diamond in this
only
game, but like,
enjoy PvE content, but also PvP content. So these are the basic framework. And I think it's almost the complete framework.
Yeah, what are you doing
our,
first? Just play the game, bro.
So
just play the game, right?
In the future, we just based on this framework, we will introduce more. How to say the event, the event systems and the new challenges. So that's being said, so we are ready. So the game framework is ready. So that's why we're about to launch the game. So I hope everybody is excited and looking forward to it. Thanks.
Yeah, super exciting. Awesome.
Yay.
Wow, there are like so many things that he mentioned there, especially the PvP part where I'm like super excited about, because I know we're all here for that competitiveness in this game, right? But then I also noticed that beside the RTA part, there's also this thing called the Fearless Arena. Like, what is that? Like, how's that different from the RTA that we have in the game?
Bro didn't pay attention. They literally explained it's like the weekend tournament.
In the introduction. So usually.
Yo, do you guys log in?
In this market.
Do you guys pay attention? Is that the weekend or tournament? Yeah. And you fight with one another. I'll have chat fight it out.
Fight with other.
Yeah, you can beat me up in this game.
We got RTA,
you
right?
can try.
You have real-time arena, and
as you rank 1 Expedition 33 player, you can try.
And usually. This kind of game is also
8-player match.
Tournament, like we did before. We have already held several.
Bro, chat, we can stream snipe one another. Bro, we can do like a custom lobby for this. I'll just play my chat.
I think
it'll be insane content.
Zax and Sean, you had a very interesting match, right? So in the last tournament,
Yeah,
but
Chris
you know,
is very,
it's
very
always
handsome.
limited.
Unrelated.
So last time we only
First
invited
pick,
16
Doki
players,
Doki.
but it's fun, and we want to bring this exciting esports.
I'm surprised no one is first
experience
picking the
to-
limited
to,
unit. Or is she banned?
wider audience.
Oh wait,
so
never
the
mind.
players,
Yeah, they
more,
picked the
more
limited
players
unit.
can join
Oh
and
god, Scylla.
experience that. So that's why these ideas coming out. That's why we put this fearless arena. Actually, it's a light tournament.
I'll be
and
very,
in-game.
very,
It's an
very
in-game
surprised
tournament
if
you can
Freya
play
doesn't
in
just
the
completely
weekends.
mock on the
So,
other
and
enemy team.
there
And
we
she's
will
not like
match
permaban or something.
8
What
players,
is it,
and it's a tournament. and
because maybe
after
like
3 or
she's like a
5
support,
matches,
right?
There's the champion.
She has like
So
attack
we
buff,
hope
defense
it's
buff,
a
and
brand
everything.
new
But maybe like
experience. I
it's
never
for
had seen
PvE.
this kind of system in,
And then
in
she might be
this
too
era,
slow
so
for
we hope it
PvP.
will bring brand
Because
new
I don't
experience
really
to
think you
our
care that much
players.
about like some buffs anyways. You just want to be like as fast as you
Yeah, I
can, just do
think
so
that
much
one's going to
damage.
be a big hit with this
So,
game,
we'll see
and
what's
I'm
up.
super excited to see it in motion. So thank you, Jack, for the additional insight. Transitioning into the topic of
It would be pretty
balance,
healthy though if they made the
strategy,
first
mechanics,
limited unit like a
it's clear that we
PvE
put a
focus
ton of
unit,
effort
and then
into both
PvP can have a
PvE
little
and
bit more time to
PvP.
cook.
Since you three guests here are super experienced with turn-based
this guy's hella
RPG
handsome.
genre, are there any concerns you have about Etheria or anything you're particularly curious about?
This guy looks like
You
he's
can ask Jack right now.
perpetually
Right here.
mewing.
Yeah, so for me,
Yeah, he
I'm
really
probably
looks like
gonna
that
talk
guy,
for a little bit on this one, 'cause this is
the
something that I'm
Riz
really
guy.
passionate about. And I think with Etheria, between the module and shell system, it's got something very unique
It
that we
looks like
haven't
the
really
same
seen
person.
before in these types of games, where there's two big things. First of all, a shell for me, when I jumped into the game, is sort of replaced what you look at in some other games as the weapon, which I always hate summoning weapons on a battle.
Oh, weapons.
There is nothing
Wait,
worse
that's a
than
good
that
point.
for me. Whereas in this game, the shells, which once again, they're actually really cool, like pet type things, but they fill that role of a weapon from other games.
Oh,
They're
the pets
farmable,
are
so
the
you can go ahead
weapons.
and farm them. And then you have
Oh,
a
you
modular
farm the
system
weapons.
where both your quote unquote gear and your shells have different sets that they can get, and then reaching so many of these sets give you
So there's no like
bonuses,
artifacts
which is
or
a
light
really
codes.
cool way to integrate.
You just farm
getting
your
different set
light
effects,
codes.
where normally in a game it's just like have 2 of these pieces, have 4 of these pieces, whatever it is. So I thought that's really interesting. The module system with the shells combined with more customization than I've ever seen before. With you've got 3 slots of your modules that can all have the same stats. So you can have like 3 crit damage pieces if you want. You can have 3 HP
What?
pieces if you want to go super tanky. There is no speed main.
35% speed. Okay, this shit, everybody's running this shit.
A bit more customization.
Everyone and their moms are running this shit, right? Okay, we are perma farming Swift Rush.
And what was the
This
philosophy
plus
behind it?
12 speed and 35%. Oh yeah,
That's
we're
really
perma
a
farming that
good
shit.
question.
And
I
we'll
think,
cleave anyone that doesn't
also
have that. Yep.
This design, this
500
system,
speed.
and we call it matrix system because
Bro,
with
it's
the matrix
speed
you
6
put
piece.
shell and the
Right,
module
that's
together
a speed
to,
6 piece. So like we
get
just all
these
in it.
matrix points
Yep.
to have
Cleavers
fully
unite.
built, of course, with your
I want
enemies,
to
your
see if they
character.
really focus
So,
on like cleave focus
I
meta,
think
or like they
this-
actually make
this
it
whole
balance around like
system
tanks
is
and
one
everything as
of
well.
our most satisfied design in our game because
Yeah.
before this setting, this design, we have 3 or 4 other solutions or approach, but we are still think it's not there. And of course, we can reference other games. There are a lot of games on the market. We can just take one we think are good, okay enough, and we just take it and do a little bit adjustment.
Yoink and
But,
twist.
During
and
the very
twist.
early stage, we just think it's not right. It's just too similar with others, and there's no fresh experience. And
Okay,
we
this
also
gear
found the
system looks
build
very, very
is
interesting
quite
though. So they
limited.
combine
You go-
these sets with the pet.
after you play a while, it's a kind of it's preset. You can only follow this kind of ways. So we think about how could we improve this thing because we
I just realized
our
it's
goal. Our goal is to
3,000
want to
relics at
create,
the start. Yeah, I just realized. Yeah,
a diverse
3,000
and,
slots at the
so
start.
to reach combinations or
Damn.
builds of this strategy. The player, even the play style of the players, they can choose their own way. So when we come up this solution, when we introduce this matrix with
Yo,
shell
speed
and the
with crit
modules,
rate,
I think
speed
we
with
find
all
this
their
solution.
flat stats.
You
Okay,
can
their
say
flat
if in
stats.
the end game
Their
we
flat attack.
have more than 50 enemies, we have more than 20 types of modules.
Attack. I guess
and
that's
we
attack
have
percentage.
More than there are 20 I would say shells. With this combination,
Epic,
of course,
mystic, unique.
You may think a little bit
Is that Sarah?
complicated
Bro,
for,
I see
for
Sarah.
beginners.
White
but
Gale
when we
Sarah.
design a game, we will design for the end game. And we will
Interesting,
introduce
interesting.
these
So that's like the
systems
artifact
one
system.
by one, step by step, to the players, and they will get familiar with it and
Bro, there are
learn
so
it
many
and,
different side
with
effects.
a
Kind of
learning curve. And in the end, we hope in the end
I
everybody
genuinely
gets
hope
familiar
it's not
with
something
this,
like
they
we
can
just
have
all
more
speed.
choice and more diversity.
And like you don't care about any of
Then
these
make the
things.
game
They
really fun,
all
not
serve
only
like
in
zero
PvE,
purpose. Just
but
all in
also
speed.
in
I hope it's
PvP,
not that case.
especially also in
We're seeing how they
the
balance out with like
real-time
cleavers and
arena.
DPS here.
So RTA.
Yeah,
then
if they
we
can make it like
have,
different, like you see these kind of like
really
support sets,
interesting
right?
matches.
I
So
see they
that's
always have speed, right? The support is 6 piece. I saw it's like plus
I have
15
something
speed
I
and
wanna
plus
actually,
accuracy.
piggyback off
So I
of
hope it's
because
not
we
just
are
all in
obviously
speed.
talking about like relics and cores,
Yeah.
and I think that kind of like
So they have like
leads
other
into,
set
like,
bonuses that also give you speed.
the
So
idea that
it's
this
just it's
is
not
a
just
really
speed set.
deep progression
Well, we'll
system, and I guess that kind of was like one of the things I was wondering was, you know, how exactly were you guys going to approach basically trying to maintain you know, basically the balance between character variety and the strategic diversity in combat, because I think one of the things with a lot of PvP games is that especially when you I guess have both PvP and PvE, but seeming that we're kind of leaning more towards the PvP side, like that's something that you really want to always kind of like try to
They keep
maintain
showing
like
this-
player
this-
interest, but also like
I
what
wonder why.
matters to that specific
Dick
type
guy.
of game mode. And I guess kind of a double or stack question there. How do you also plan to add future characters? Like, is it going to be according to that
look at the
character
bounce.
that's
Look at the-
currently
look at the-
destroying
look at
meta
the-
right now, or is it be just something just completely fresh that creates its
Look at
own
the-
meta? And I think the last part I want to add to that also is how often can players actually expect to see characters added as well?
All right, yeah, character frequency, yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
How often do we
Yeah,
get new
it's,
units?
it's a really challenging question, and
I guess
it's a
there's gonna
challenging
be
task for
eventually
us
ML unit,
because,
right? That would be kind of crazy.
balancing is crucial in this kind of game. If you lose balancing and then you lose, how to say, the diverse of the
I feel like
builds,
it's
and then
impossible.
the player
There will
will have
always be
the
like one
similar
OP
play
comp.
style. They will find
It's just like
the jack of all
game
trades
theory, you know?
heroes, or they will
There'll
find
always
the,
be
the
one
best
OP
team
play style.
set, and then they will break down all these systems. Or if you see in the
Especially
arena,
in the early game
everybody
when there's like
selects the
literally
same hero,
nothing to
it will be
change.
super
Alright, we
boring.
only have like
right?
50 units.
So that's how there are two goals.
Is there
So,
traces?
so when we design a new character, we just want to
Okay, I guess there's like traces or something.
have for each character we want to have its
Man.
own place. So its place means some character may be more
This attack ignores 80% of the target's defense.
Specific,
Bro has a
forces,
80%
like,
defense ignore. I just saw
it's
that the
single
ultimate.
target, some is
I'm trying to look at the
more
kit.
in AOE like that.
20%
But the
max
thing is,
HP,
we have more than 50. Even in the future, we have
She's
nearly
a debuffer.
100 characters.
Effect
We hope
accuracy.
each character
Wait,
has
you
its
can have
own
both?
position.
Wait,
That's
she
important.
activated Swift Rush
It cannot
and
be
the.
replaced
Wait,
by
she
another
activates the
one,
speed
and
6
then
piece
it
and the
has
other
its
thingy.
own position, then it's useful in this whole.
Bro, this
whole
bitch is gonna be
But the
so
thing
fast.
is,
It's gonna be crazy.
we also have to, when we want to make sure it's balanced in PvE, that's easy because we
Holy
have
shit.
this,
Okay,
all
so
these
that
systems,
unit is
and
also a
the
buffer.
PvE
Doki Doki
its
is also a
status
buffer.
and all this difficulty is set. It's not always changing. So
Okay,
we
doesn't
can
look like
use
it
our
deals
tools
that
to
much
test
damage.
all these characters. If it's OP, or it can, if it's how to say, if it's too strong, too OP in multiple systems, it's easy to handle. But when we're back to PvP,
I mean,
it's a little bit
that's face
challenging
out, bro.
because when we go to
That's face
we
out. I hope
just
it's just not
mentioned
bad, though.
before, we have so
I hope
many
it's good, 'cause
different
I
kind
really
of
wanna use
builds
her.
and possibilities. So that's why we need some tools.
Oh,
we had an
okay.
AI-driven testing tool, and when we design a new
Rosa?
character,
Yeah, that's the
we will
bruiser. I don't
put in
think she can
these
be her fast.
tools, and then they will automatically run thousands of
Okay, it
thousands
looks
of
like
games
their
with
health is like really, really high.
millions of combinations and fight each other, and then they will.
I don't know if that's gonna
summarize
be the
some
case in
reports,
the actual game
and our
itself.
balancing designer will
But
check
they
this
hit so
report
often that they
regularly
don't
and
even
see
do that
if
much
the
damage.
newer character is OP or not.
Oh
And
shit,
then,
never
of
mind.
course, we will also based on
Bro's
our
entire
own
team got
experience.
one
All
shot
these designers,
by
they
that
have
girl.
to play
By
themselves, and
Sokagu.
we internally
Wait,
actually
she
will play
literally
on this
one
and
shot the
to
entire team.
not
Even
only
with the limited
trust
unit, by the
only
way.
the data, but
Even with
also
the limited
the
unit.
feelings
Just
when you
kick them
play and
twice, the entire
play
team
with
just
each
got
other
wiped.
and play with the PvP
Holy
content.
shit, Sokagu,
So
man.
in summarize, we just want to put so many energy on that. We just
Yeah,
make
this
sure
game
it's
is
really
fusion.
balanced, and of course we hope back to our goal. We want to keep these builds and the gameplay. It's really diverse and with more strategy thinking and possibilities. Yeah. Hope I answered your question. Yeah.
I'm very glad to hear that there are tools behind the scene to allow the dev to play the game to test.
I'm guessing there are also going to be like patch notes, right? Because that's how you balance PvP anyways, right? There's going to be patch notes. They will buff units.
And also
hopefully not
in the
nerf,
future,
but
we're
just buff
releasing
units.
so many new characters all the time. How do you make sure that all these characters will stay
okay.
relevant
I didn't.
throughout time?
I'm not pre-watching, by the way.
Like this,
all right, but
know
this guy
that
just
newer
answered it.
characters
How do you
get
make sure that
stronger
they
and
keep up?
stronger while all characters
Yeah, I'm
stay
pretty sure it's patch
relevant?
notes. They'll
So is
rework
there
all
a
of the
plan
old units and
for
everything.
balance patches or just adjustment to
How
the
do you
characters
pre-watch
to
a live
to
stream
allow
chat?
them to
Wake
stay
up.
relevant in the future?
Yeah. I think what you mentioned, it's the general market is doing, right? So we see a lot of games when they release a new character, it's the must-have, and you have to, because it's always in the feature banner. So it's business. We understand, but we think a little bit different, because in our system we are not only PvE game. We have PvP. If we do this way, it's really hard. It's a really huge pressure for the players. They have to purchase. They have to chase the new characters every single time.
That's
I think
fair, that's
even
very
we
fair.
are players. We play
Devs,
other
listen.
games.
我们也
it's
是
huge
玩
pressure
家
for
呀。
us. So
Devs,
we
listen.
think it's what is better with is we create a cycle. It's a cycle means it's a counter cycle with different builds. So it can't say, oh, this build it's the best and you must have. You can choose your own play style. Like we said, if you want to play really tanky, you don't need to chase the speed, right? You don't have to the first speed and
Oh, is
even
that
there's
so?
a first high speed hero.
Is
you don't have
that
because your
so?
play
You
style
don't have
is
to
tanky,
chase
you just
speed?
need more HP and even like that.
Okay,
And another thing
we'll
is,
see.
we
We'll
want
see about that.
Not only
We
these
don't have
SSR
to
or
chase
feature banner
speed.
heroes is the most powerful.
We'll see about
You can
that.
see
We'll see
from
about
the
that.
last betas, a lot of
We'll see about
SRs,
that.
even in these tournaments, a lot
We'll
of
see about that.
SRs are very useful, I would say, with some characters, of course. When they create a build, even some SRs are the key roles.
I'm
for
guessing
this build.
there's also gonna
So
be like
in this way, we
counter,
want
right?
to
There's gonna be like
put less pressure for
units
for
like, you
players.
know,
They are easy to
Ilona,
create a build they
yeah,
want, and they can even
bro,
beat
Harseti.
most of the PvE content, and then even in
maybe not yet, maybe not yet.
RTA
That'll
and
be so
other
cool.
arena,
That'll be
they can
so
also play
cool.
with other players, because the counter is not simple. Stronger the best. No, it's a counter circle. So we have different builds that counter each other.
Okay.
So I think that's our design philosophy.
We'll take a look at it
don't
when
worry
the game
about
comes out.
the how to say the
Somehow
advantage of the
I don't
new
know.
heroes.
I
But
don't
of
believe
course,
this.
bring
Speed
new
chasing,
heroes,
you know,
is
in a
always our goal.
turn-based RT. I feel like
That's
speed chasing is always gonna be.
we want just the new
we'll see
hero
what's up. We'll
is,
see what's up.
or new characters.
Especially
just
for
new
super
experience
early
or new
game, right?
builds.
Where you don't really have a
It's
lot
not that
of different
stronger.
units.
It's new. It's different.
Wait, did you just say jungle?
That's our way.
Oh, okay, never mind. I think I heard it wrong.
Yeah, one of the big
I
things
could
with
have
this
sworn
game
he
that I
said
think will be
jungle.
a key strong point here is the idea of the cycle that you talked about. You know, with every animus having like a different position in the meta, I feel like we're gonna see like an always evolving meta where people are like practicing different strategies, and you know, we'll find out that, oh, one little strategy works on this character super great, and then it shifts everything, and then a new character comes out, and then things start to shift again. I think there's just a lot of variability here with the matrix system that you talked about, and having a cycling meta
Bro, I
like
don't
that
know, Chris just
is
so
what's going to make
handsome.
this
Okay,
game
anyways.
great.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
that's our goal.
He definitely
so
looks at
playing
his
off of that,
webcam when he's streaming.
Let's address the question that
Just
many
let
players
me.
are most concerned
Just let
about.
me.
All of you guys have played many gacha games, so what frustrates you the most?
Power.
I'll kick it off. So with this one, and I'm gonna reference the knowledge I have from the beta because it really frustrates me when we have the 50-50 system in summoning. I mentioned earlier, weapon banners. they're not in the game.
Called out.
Let's go farm that.
Actually called out. Yep.
But with the 50-50, I
Yep.
noticed that when we have, I thought it was a very interesting system. When we have the rate up banners, at least in the last beta, I can't remember the exact numbers, but we had the new character, they get their rate up banner.
Yep.
Now, you don't have a soft pity, and it's a higher pity, and I believe it was around 100.
100 pity for guaranteed.
What do we want to call it? 5-star SSR. I can't remember the actual terminology. I apologize. But if you get the higher
HSR, I'm dead.
There's no 50-50.
HSR mentioned.
That is on the banner.
Rate dot
Whether you
HSR
beat
mentioned.
pity or not, so you can do a 10 pull. You get lucky, you know you're getting that character. I think that is a fantastic system.
That is so good. Yeah, that is so
I
good.
love that because that covers one of the big pain points for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
At least if you're planning out, you know, okay, this is exactly how much I will need, and it's reasonable. And if I get lucky,
there's
I'll
a guy on
get
the
it
bottom
beforehand.
left. Oh, it's me.
But the other thing that we had was even the rate up banner characters in the beta were in the standard banner. Which the standard banner has a lower pity, it has the soft pity, but obviously you don't get to choose who you're going for, so that's the trade-off there.
Oh shit! Wait, so the moment they release a unit, it goes into the standard banner instantly?
One character, so it's not a new release. Is when a new character releases, how long before they go into the standard?
Oh, that's a
banner,
great question, by the way.
Not just their rate-up banner.
Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question. That's a great question.
Okay, so because we are still a gacha game, gacha is one of the also interesting
Gacha
and
game.
exciting part for this kind of.
Absolutely, I love gacha games. What's the point of playing a gacha game? I can't win, you know.
There's
Absolutely.
hoping
Hail
that
gacha
really
games.
want the characters you really want. So we are players. When we do this, we are not just as developers, because when you are developers, just think of business, the KPIs. You know, oh, we have to do this, we have to do that. But most of our developers, they are also a huge fan of this genre of turn-based games.
Yep,
And
I
gacha games
love this
and,
genre of
JRPG
turn-based
of
games.
this kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
So when we design this crucial part, because it's talk about monetization, right? We are a business company. We have to make sure this game can run continuously, and we can then the revenue we generate can support our future development.
I'll personally be
But
dropping.
again back to our player
Yep,
experience.
chat. We're gonna have the
also
most whale
frustrated
guild in
with-
Etheria Restart.
So frustrated when we
$50
pull
billion.
in some other games when you get this 50-50. So like you said, so that's why at first we just decide to totally remove that.
I
But
want
when you
Jack
get
inside
the
me.
feature banner,
Okay.
you will guarantee
Okay,
it's,
let's calm
it's
down.
the characters in the narrative. There was no 50-50. And back to your question, if there's a new character introduced, and
Thanks.
from the very beginning, when we launched this new feature banner,
Why Bell
the
Tacto's
feature
guild, bro?
character
We wouldn't better
already
go.
in
I would
the
destroy
standard
Tacto's
banner.
guild.
So that
Yep.
you don't have to wait, and you don't have
It
to
won't be a
how to
battle.
say worry about when this feature banner is gone. You cannot get
Oh my God,
this
it's quite
character
fun.
anymore.
Sanya.
You will need to wait 6 months or 3 months like that. No, this won't happen in Etheria. So at the very beginning, you can pull up these characters, and it's
Is that
in
Yasuo?
standard
Wait,
banner,
where?
including light and dark.
What?
You know,
Including okay,
including-
there's light and dark unit. Wait, he literally said it.
We'll play this
Including
here
light
know
and
how
dark
rare
units.
that and,
Include okay, I need to know.
it's a
I need to
big
know the
decision
rates.
we put this,
Okay, I need to
this
know
in
the rates.
this
That sounds
standard banner.
way too good to be true, man.
Yeah.
Including light and dark units. Holy shit.
And I think I also noticed that when I was playing the
Interesting.
beta,
ML
the cost of
Luna in
summon,
the
I felt
standard
it
banner
was
is
a bit lower
crazy,
than
bro. I mean,
usual.
technically
Is
she
that a
is,
thing in
right?
this game?
I mean, technically we also they
Yeah,
have it, right? They
yeah,
have
I
it in the
forgot to
common
mention
summons,
that. So,
right? It's just the
back to these
percentage is like
things. So
0.0005 or some
another
shit.
thing is it's just about 50-50. It's just the how to say, to what you say. It's a setting. It's a design. But actually, the thing is behind that is it's how you're pricing your game. So we generally think it's just in this market it's just too expensive.
Oh,
we play this game,
too
it's
expensive. 50-50
You-
is
you
too
need-
expensive.
you have
Oh my
50-50,
fuck.
then you
Bro,
have
this guy is calling out
system, right?
everyone, bro.
You need to
Imagine
pay
having a
5 to 6 times to
50-50.
get a full
Oh my
So
god.
you can see in Etheria.
Holy shit! Having a 50-50 in the gacha game, it's too expensive, bro. That is crazy.
So we did several things to
that is absolutely
reduce the
crazy.
Cost of the players
Damn, listen.
Affordable. So one thing you see
Damn.
is we remove the 50-50 system.
Absolutely.
Another thing is we put this high rarity, even the featured characters into the
Yeah.
standard banner. We let these free-to-play players can easily get them by lucky and or by
just
hard
get
working
lucky.
to collect
Absolutely.
free
That's the
resources.
whole basis of a gacha game, right? Just win.
The price. So
Like just pull, bro.
I think it's a standard price is 160 gems or crystals or any other.
160 J's. Okay, bro definitely plays this art. Bro definitely plays this art. The standard price is 160 J's.
A huge discount.
Yep. So now it's 100. 100 of their premium currency
in our game. And another
Andrew.
Thing is,
Ashu.
we have a lot of
Hachi.
season also give quite a lot of free.
Ooh, Freya. It's just that easy.
We call it animals prototypes and crystals. So the thing is, we just want to be more free-to-play friendly. We hope a lot of players, if you love our game, you can support us. Of course, then we can.
Yeah, it really just
create
depends on
more,
like if people
content for
can
you.
get the limited
also-
units, right?
i-
Because at the
in
end of the day,
general,
like if
there are
PvP is like
the
welfare and
free-to-play
everything, you know, you
players
get
are
gated in
even
PvP.
larger
Most of the time, it sort of depends on
audience
like
base. So
both the
we know
units
that,
and the gear.
So we want everybody
They
to,
just didn't know about
enjoy
the
our game,
dupe
so we
system
want
yet,
these
so
players to have a better
we'll see how that
experience. So we
But
made
like the way they did in like
these several
E7, I think
changes.
dupes they
So
don't matter as much
that's
unless you're like
what we
tip
think about this gacha in general, or
Yeah.
the price,
We'll
even the
see.
price in general.
And if I can, I just wanted to zoom in on one thing there, which was the light and dark units are also in this.
The
like, so you
light
have
and dark
a
units.
rate up banner for normal
The
elements
light and
then
dark
light dark.
units.
I'm just going to refer to them as light dark for this. And then you also have a standard banner for the normal elements and then light dark as well. But you can still get those light dark units from the standard element standard banner, which I couldn't believe it when I got my Lily in the beta from that banner, because that is like
Well,
that's
who
a
is
massive
Lily?
thing. Like you don't see that with light dark units typically in these style of games. And on top of that,
Gacha
the fact
currency is
that for those playing
100.
at home,
It's
like,
100,
this is my
it's
strategy
100.
as I'm known as the free-to-play sweat lord. When you're getting into the game, and I love that every character goes straight.
Yeah,
into the
PvP
standard banner,
could just be the
and
whale
so
bait.
you're
If they want to
starting
whale it
even a
out,
bit
go
later,
for it.
even at
But
launch,
if the rest of the
you've
game
got
is like
those
super
cheaper
free to play
summons
friendly,
on
I think
standard
that's a very
banner
very
with
good
a
move.
lower pity and a soft pity, which makes it a lot easier to get.
Like if they want to
high-rated
whale for like rank
characters.
1, then just go
So
for
you
it.
can
Right? That
put
doesn't
your
really matter.
emphasis there
But like if the free to play
to
can just
build out
get
your
almost like
roster
90%
and
of
then
the
start
entire game, I think that's
targeting,
fine enough.
new characters as they come out, and you can do that because of the system of everyone.
It depends on
going
how they
straight
balance
in.
out the
Even
PvE
if you start a
aspects.
bit later, you still
Or, like,
have
the
that
final
option to get a
tip
really
of
good
PvP.
roster of
Yeah.
characters
Yo,
from just
I wanna
using
click
that
that.
standard banner. So I think the playoff between the standard
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna get
layout
rank
is a
1 free to
really,
play.
really strong thing, even for the
I'll be a
longevity
rank
of
1
new
free to play,
players
right?
coming in.
My guild mates need to spend money though, right? Hey, my guildies, they all need to spend money, right? Me,
And
I'm
think
gonna
about
be rank
the-
1 free to play.
The thing is
Yeah.
very how to say, the dupe system, right? Duplicates.
Yep, bro, I'm
you-
literally gonna
instead
call my
you
combo.
only need one and 5 is different.
I'm
You need
literally just
5,
gonna call
it's
my
5
combo.
times expensive, more expensive, right? So when you get 1, you get unlock the full mechanics. You only need the in-game
Oh, this is
free
dupes.
upgrade resource to upgrade
This is
the
the dupes.
skills, and but the mechanics of the skills, it's already there. You only get 1, it's enough. I think that's
Okay, so
also
you just get
a
1
big
unit.
decision, but we hope it will create a better experience for players in general.
Yeah, definitely. I think that is a pain point for a lot of players in gacha games, especially recently, where it's like, oh, if you want to like this, you can get this character, but if you want to play them the way they were intended to be played, you need to actually get 3 copies of them and their weapon, and it's just not feasible. When I looked at the duping system,
Just
I'm
say you
like,
hate HSR, Rogan! Just say you hate HSR! Oh my goodness! Yo,
So
mods.
there is a benefit to it, but it's not like
Yo,
a benefit
mods.
that changes the gameplay that you're going to experience with that character, which is a really big thing. And I'm sorry, but I'm just on a rant here, so I'm going to keep going. The other thing that you mentioned was one of the biggest things is the no more leveling up fodder characters to feed to increase your star rankings of your characters. Like that is a big thing because often in these style of games, half the time you spend is just repeating campaign stages just to level up that fodder, which has its purpose, but it's a bit tedious and it's not as exciting. Whereas in Etheria, all those materials to keep upgrading your characters are given through events, in-game systems, the quote-unquote tower mode, all that sort of stuff. That's where you can get all those things, and it came at a pretty decent rate. You can also somewhat farm them in the experience stage if you want to as well, and then use them to fuse up as well. So there is that option if you're really desperate to get a few up. But in general, the income felt pretty good of them, and it just means that
what it means is not on the right category. It's literally on the right category.
It's always going to be something exciting. Either you're going for modules or you're going for shells. And for me, when I play these style of games,
eyes.
That's almost as fun as summoning a character, is seeing if I got that, that god tier piece of gear with the 4 optimal substats, and stuff like that. So I think it just makes the general daily gameplay a lot more exciting.
Bro, refresh your browser, bro.
Even the campaign stages is now sort of removed from the game.
Yeah. This I want to add 2 more sentences, because I think this is the duplex system, and for this, how to say, you don't have to have this feed other characters to other characters. This kind of setting is actually from the community, because they talk about and give us feedback times to times. Oh, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this, because a lot of people are talking about this. We think we really take it serious, and it's really the painful experience when they play other games. So as a game release in 2025, so I think the thing is we want to create just a better experience. So we hear from the community and we make these 2 changes. And we think it's, even for ourselves, it's much easier, because we also play that it's really a long time just leveling up these other characters. It's not fun. It's just not fun, right? So we hope to take this chance to thank the whole community, the players who support us for the long time, and we hope in the future when we release, you support us and give us feedbacks. We have our community manager here, and in our community you can also give all these feedbacks, and we will listen to you and take
devs
your
listen, and there it is.
We hope to
even the devs of like these new games, they are listening.
I think a lot of this stuff
I've made a generational impact in the gacha community.
Devs introducing a game to your friends that you're already like a year or 2 deep in, and like you're like, oh, they don't have all the characters.
Wait, Iro, can you join the timestamp for this? I don't think I can upload a 1 hour recording in the Google Drive. My data will literally explode.
Both the free players and
I'm gonna join this if my Iro is still
for
here.
Competitiveness.
Where's my
and
Iro?
all these tournaments coming up, I think that's going to be the key highlight here, and just having a core community that we can build and grow like that is going to be huge for this game, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate your time. There's been so many great questions going on. And thank you, Jack, for being so transparent about everything.
He legit looks like the realest new guy.
So just letting you all know, Etheria will launch officially on June 5th. Make sure to pre-register for the official launch, and that'll be live across all major game stores.
Oh my gosh, Sean B. What? No way.
To pre-register on whatever platform you prefer, and you'll have access to some unique
Bro is
rewards
gorgeous. Yeah, he is so handsome.
Some codes on top of that when you register. So there's a lot waiting for you guys. Just make sure you stay tuned to the website and our social media pages.
Yippee.
So goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. It was really fun talking with you guys.
See you in Etheria. See you.
Bye-bye. Okay, chat. So that is gonna be the Etheria Restart live stream, right? That is gonna be the Etheria Restart live stream.